I added the charge attack phase, which deals damage to the player and makes the worm glow purple. It alternates between this and the laser attack. I didn't feel like writing a script, so I just recorded the whole session. Thanks for watching this Derp Star update, and have a great day! So first I'm going to make the Derp Star deal damage, melee damage to the Space Worm on collision. So we'll make a damage variable and move that to here. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Here. So we're gonna do body shape entered on the Derp Star. And we'll copy this. Let's see. So we get the body shape using this. Okay. And then I'm gonna move that up here. Okay. And then we'll say damage if shape has method take damage, then shape take damage. Okay. That might work. Okay. So we're gonna copy this if it's a valid instance, and try that again. Okay. And I'm going to disable the bumpers. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey. Cool. Yeah. There we go. Cool, that seems to work. Now I'm going to add the charge attack phase, so we'll declare an attack phase variable, and we'll just set it empty for now. Okay, so we're gonna rename this timer laser timer. I'm gonna make another one for the charge. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna make this one shot, and the charge timer is not on auto start, so we're gonna make this a little longer, maybe 4 seconds, so I can see the difference. And okay, so initially okay, so here's the head shape, the head bone, there. Okay, so we're going to add functions to disable the laser beam. I might refactor the player beam at some point, but for now I'll just copy this over. Okay. So we just have the beam. Yeah, that's all set up the same way. Alright. So I don't know if I want it to be disabled on ready necessarily, but I'm gonna do that right now. Do that for now. Okay. So if we say spawn wormhole, then we want so it'll spawn the wormhole and then use a laser attack and then charge and then spawn the wormhole. So we'll keep doing that. So after it teleports, we will get the head dot bone dot laser dot deactivate. Okay, or activate rather, and then I want to say charge timer dot start. Okay, so the timer, this might not be right. When it ends, I might have these backwards. Okay. So we're gonna add the charge function. And so the charge timer will be time until it charges, and the laser timer is time until it uses the laser, which might be backwards. I might change that. Okay, so first we want the entire space worm to turn towards the player. I don't think, yeah, you can't do look at with the rigid body, which is fine. Okay, and then we're gonna get gonna get the charge animation and play it. Where do I have that? Oh, I don't. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just like that though. Play the charge animation, and then okay, so and then on charge we'll deactivate the laser. Okay, and then we're going to connect this timeout to charge, like so. We'll see if that makes a difference. I think that should work. Okay, I'm gonna try to not. Okay, so 5, and then it should disable it. Okay, so it changed animation. Yeah. So it kind of teleports, which is fine. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, I'm actually going to flip these two around. So it's actually the time the attack lasts. Would make more sense. Okay. And then I'll just connect this one to charge. Without the capital. And connect this one to spawn wormhole. I think that'll work a little better. Okay. So we'll set the attack phase as well here in spawn wormhole. Well, I guess it's actually in teleport. So attack phase equals laser, and then in charge set the attack phase equal charge. Okay. And then we're going to make it look at the player. I think I can use angle too. So connector dot derp star dot global position dot angle to point and then self. I think so then if I set rotation equals, we'll see if that works. global position. I can't tell if that worked or not. Maybe. Okay, the laser is working at least. I think it is. Let me... I think that's working though. In radians. Yeah. So that is correct. Okay, and then I'm gonna set the linear velocity to... I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Vector 2, 200, 0. I don't think it's relative though. Is he... I can't tell. No, he's moving. Yeah. Okay. Vector 2, rotated, potentially. Okay, so rotated by rotation. That might work. It seems to be working. It's not teleporting the head to the correct place, which I don't really understand. Oh, I know what's happening. Okay, so I don't know if that'll help, but I'm gonna try to play the idle before you get the position. Maybe that'll work. No, it didn't. Okay. Well, okay. So maybe, yeah, I'll put it there, and that should work. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to probably increase this to like 500. That might be too fast. Well, that's probably about good. Okay, so he should spawn in, and then, yeah. try to move towards me, essentially. Might want it to go even faster than that. Oh. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. Cool. So now, we're gonna make the space worm deal damage. So we'll start in the base class. And we'll add a deal damage function. Actually, alright, I'm gonna open up the body and connect to the okay. Yeah. So we'll body shape. Body entered? Yeah. Okay. So we'll check if body dot is in group player, then they'll take damage. And I can just copy this from here. Right. Space worm. And then we'll do body dot take damage. Okay. And we'll see if that worked. Okay. It did not. Because I need to turn off can sleep, potentially. Or it might not, just might not be doing enough damage for me to tell. Let me put a debug message in here. It might be lowercase p. Yeah. I think that's the problem. Alright, let's try that again. So it did hit. I don't know if it did any damage though. So yeah, I'll print a and we'll see if it's even getting called. No, it's not. Because you need to also turn on collision monitor and turn up the contacts reported. Alright. It might actually work this time. There we go. Yeah. Okay. It might be a little bit too much, but we'll see. Okay. Good. Where was it? Okay. So maybe divide by 20. So it'll do a little bit less damage, but I'm also gonna check if the body's in group and the attack phase is charge. Was it lowercase? Uppercase? Yeah. Okay. So that way it'll only deal damage when it's actually charging. Alright. So now I'm going to add a particle emitter. Actually, I'm just going to copy the one from the gravity beam. So copy this onto the body shape. And we'll make this unique. Okay. So now I'm going to open up GIMP. So yeah, I'll make a new image, big 500. Okay. So I know the image is 100 tall, so I'll make that 150 and that like 60. Oh, okay. Try that again. I guess the other way. That looks pretty good. Okay. Maybe like 250? No. Like 150. Okay. And I'm gonna set the color to purple. Yeah. Okay. And then you can is it an edit? Stroke selection. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Actually, maybe I do want to do the paintbrush. Turn up the size a little bit. And the hardness is at half. maybe to like 10. Try that. I'm gonna turn the hardness all the way down. Edit, stroke selection, paintbrush, stroke. Yeah, that looks alright. I might even want it a little bit thicker, maybe like 20. Try that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna make this 100 tall, and I'm gonna try to center this does that look good? I think that's about right. And then we'll just delete that. Okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit more blur. Okay. And then we're going to cropped content, and that might be a little bit too big. I don't know. I'll probably have to redo this, but it'll be good enough for now. Derp star. Yeah. And we'll call this aura. Energy aura. Okay. Alright. And now I'm going to replace the particle emitter. Where is it? Here. Yeah. So I will alright, we'll replace this. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. And then we'll move the position to what happened? I'm not sure why it stopped working. What is this? 80? Yeah. Why did that happen? It's because of this. Box was over there. How did I change the box though? Oh, visibility rectangle. Okay. Yeah, so we'll set that back to 80. And then the visibility rectangle's over here. So, I think this is negative 80, negative 160, and that's fine. Okay. Now I don't want it to I want it to stop here, so we'll give it a lifetime of like 1, 1.5. It's a little bit too much. Maybe like 1.3. It's reasonable. And then I'll turn the amount down to like 3. Or maybe even just like 2. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, we can turn the pre-process down as well, and I'll just leave it like that to see how it looks. That looks pretty cool. Okay. So now I'm going to copy this onto my tail. Is this instanced? No. And onto the head. Okay. And then we'll say space Wyrm. Okay, so when it starts charging, we'll say tail dot, we'll just call it aura on, and we go here, or to the segment class, we'll add aura on, and that'll be Particles2D dot emitting equals false. Right? Yeah. Or I could just hide it. That's probably the thing to do, actually. Okay, so we'll just do dot hide, or show, and then or off, be the and then we'll call it on the next segment, so it goes through the whole Wyrm. And then in the head, of course, I'll just copy these. I can overwrite and remove this because next segment is null. Okay. So tail on, and then when it switches to idle, we'll turn it off. Let's see if that works. It should. Okay. Huh. I mean, yeah. Okay. There, yeah. So whenever they're doing the laser, you can see it's not. And then once they start to charge, it shows the aura. So you know it's dealing damage. Cool.